We had a lovely intentional meditation this morning. Meditation can be anything you want, absolutely anything you want. You can play with your imagination. You can sit and feel what's happening and just do that. You can create, you can even create a script and go through the script, right? Whatever you decide to do, have that intention, that trust in the unknown, that whatever you seeing, feeling is happening, is simply happening. And this is meditation, right? Building that trust in your light, building that trust in your self-healing tools, in developing your intuition, your presence. This all is part of meditation. That's what meditation is. And I woke up in the middle of the night about a million times tonight. And there was a strong message. And I know it's for me as well, even though I never believed in that expression. But at times I did question what is happening, right? And it's in the title of the video, but a lot of, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, the universe is testing me. I never believed the universe test anyone. I don't see it testing as part of unconditional love. Testing is conditional. So for me, in my thinking mind, straightforward, common sense, I'm thinking, now the universe doesn't test you. But when you're being pushed, when you're feeling, feeling pushed, and, like, why am I waking up a million times in the night? A repetitive numbers, 111, 222, 444, 555. When I'm tripping over the same situations again, tripping over the same type of people again. And it's so easy to say, oh, I'm being tested, right? To put that responsibility upon somebody else, to allow yourself for that somebody else or that situation to test you. I find it a bit conditional. And the reason is, perhaps, going through school, we're tested all the time. We don't even question it, why we're being tested. We sit for exams, right? Because we go through this learning expansion of a certain subject. And we know we're going to be tested. We know. It's given to us from such an early age that we don't even question, why are we getting tested? Can we just learn without the exams, without proving what we learned, right? Can we go through our school years absorbing and learning that which is from our interest, and then at the end of the school year gather together all the lessons we learned and how that has shaped us in a more natural, organic way, and then utilize that to decide and see how it fits into a profession that we have a passion for, right? Perhaps learning from a very free interest would allow us to discover quicker and more within what we really want to do, either professionally or, career-wise or anything. But we go into school and we are tested. So it's easy to think that we're getting tested by the universe. We just transfer that conditioning, that programming that was easily imprinted in us into all aspects of life. My work is testing me. My family is testing me. My friends are testing me. The universe is testing me, right? And I'm not even going to go and say, oh, that's victimhood and all that. No, it isn't. It doesn't have to be. Not always. But it can definitely be just a transference, a transferable programming. Yeah, we're tested by the universe. Sorry, we're tested by school. We'll be tested by the universe. It's just a transferable skill. I'll put it a bit that way. Yeah, it's a transferable skill. So we can fall into these statements and not even question as well. But really, what I feel is happening is we are testing ourselves through our own resistance. And when we're feeling tested by the universe, I think perhaps it's important to set a few questions, inner questions, self-questioning without judgment, without blame, without shame. A discovery questions, right? Self-discovery questions. You know, if it's so difficult here, it feels like a test. Why is it so difficult for me? Where is my difficulty? Where am I not wanting to perhaps cooperate? That's why it's difficult. Perhaps to help, that's why it's difficult. What do I want to receive? And that's why it's difficult. What I want to give, and that's why it's difficult. Because it's not happening, right? So this is what I'm trying to bring is that perspective. It's a slight change of perspective, right? Because everything is just a way of seeing through different lenses, different perspectives, and that can help us understand, for example, what is this test about? What is this difficulty, struggle about you're going through? Does it help you see through yourself where we are creating, yeah, where we are creating the resistance? Lately, I've had a few symptoms in my body when I've been resistant to something. The latest one now is a little bit of a nausea comes through, and it's not strong or anything, it's just like a hint of nausea. And in the past, I've had headaches when I was going through a moment of resistance, inner resistance, when I didn't even know I was resisting, understanding something, going through something, allowing myself to be part of something or pulling myself away of that something. I've had headaches in the past. I've had physical body pain. I've had, funny tummy feelings. So anyone can have physical symptoms, okay? It's quite normal. I think physical symptoms speaks so much to us, so much. And it's important to have a look, If you look at Louise Hay's list of symptoms, every time I had a symptom, I looked at her book and I look at the symptom and see what it means. And it's spot on. Usually it always has helped me to flip this perspective that I'm not being tested. Perhaps it's my resistance. What's my resistance? And my physical feeling was telling me exactly what that resistance was. And your resistance is going to change. You clear one resistance, another one comes to surface. You clear one, another one comes to surface. Until you become more clear, yeah? And you have more space for a deeper concepts of unconditional love to come through you, okay? So I wonder if you're still thinking, is the universe really testing you? Yeah. And I hope that this message has helped to like flip a little bit this concept, this understanding, because it will open you up to self-healing. It will open you up to inner understanding. It will open you up to the understanding of others as well, and the universe. The true way the universe communicates with us is quite amazing. And I highly recommend you have a look at my video. I'll put a link on the description. Signs and synchronicities from the universe and what to do with them. The universe communicates with us all the time. We're just blind to see the signs. So how can the universe be testing us if it's always sending a sign to keep us in the path, the easiest path for ourselves? Our soul has this communication with the universe 24/7. It never ends, never stops. And our soul has then this communication with us, but we're blind. We have too many lenses. We have too many lenses, and we need to shift through these lenses, right? These heavy, dense lenses of limiting beliefs, thought processes, conditioning, programming, to be able to expand ourselves into new concepts of being on this earth with all the assistance that we have, our guides, you know? Yeah. So I ask you to open yourself up to the idea that perhaps just ask yourself, is the universe really testing me? And see how that feels within yourself. Yeah, you will know. You have to go through how it feels. And ask that question a few times in your life. And you will get different answers all the time. And hopefully you get closer to the universe, love and truth. And I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you. We are love and light.